Namaste, beloved. The divinity in us acknowledges and welcomes and honors the divinity in you. Welcome to our Friday evening energy healing meditation. We're honored to connect with you. Thank you for being here.
And I think before you start, sweetheart, because Daniel's done some beautiful homework for you tonight, we've actually been thinking about tonight a lot since Thanksgiving and with what's been going on in the world. And we realised that grief is a huge subject that people are having to deal with. And gratitude is one of the big healers. And there's a whole lot of other steps in between that Daniel will talk to you about, and that we're going to take you on this very magical meditation tonight. So we want you just for a moment before Daniel starts, just take a deep breath. It's been a big week, and there's many, many more big weeks to come. So take a deep breath. Bring yourself into the room and know that whether you're here live or watching this on the replay, you are part of an incredible global gathering, that we are all gathering together to have our intention that we are always praying for the highest and best good for the whole of humanity. There is nothing else for us. That is the focus, and that is the intention. And we dearly want to thank you for being part of this incredible meditation circle that gets to co-create that very powerful code of love, of platinum, of peace, of love, of awareness, of trust, integrity, neutrality, of unity and mindfulness. So just continue to breathe deeply, and the meditation starts when Daniel starts speaking. So if you want to just turn your phones off or put them on vibrate, make sure that you're in a really comfortable position. And Daniel.
The COVID chaos has produced enormous separation. Separation physically, politically, ideologically, spiritually. And we're all experiencing this to a greater or lesser degree. It can produce deep, pervasive grief. The poet W.S. Merwin wrote, "Your absence has gone through me like thread through a needle. Everything I do is stitched with its color." These experiences of separation, when unresolved, unhealed, and untransformed, produce feelings of grief. For separation blocks the experience of unity, one of our soul's platinum superpowers. The author of Conversations with God, Neil Donald Walsh, said he viewed separation in all its forms and dimensions as the root cause of humanity's problematic state that we're all so deeply saddened by. And unity is not only the antithesis of separation, but it is what can heal separation. We're all longing for this experience. As Rumi said in We Are All the Same, listen to the reeds as they sway apart. Hear them speak of lost friends. At birth, you were cut from your bed, crying and grasping in separation. Everyone listens, knowing your song. You yearn for others who know your name and the words to your lament. We are all the same, longing to find our way back to the one, back to the only one. And how do we find this experience of oneness? Well, Rumi says, goodbyes are only for those who love with their eyes. Because for those who love with heart and soul, there is no such thing as separation. As we experience unity, we're moved to feel grateful, and gratitude can facilitate unity. Deeply experiencing unity results in causeless love and limitless joy. So let's move from grief to gratitude as we co-create the experience and energy field of unity together now.
Breathing deeply. Become aware of your breath, the inflow and the outflow of your breath. And as you do so, just closing your eyes, allowing yourself to go within. Breathing in and breathing out. Taking your awareness to your feet and just allow yourself to know that you are supported on this planet, that you are loved. Moving your awareness into your legs, just feeling those incredible legs. Taking a breath and pushing that breath down into your legs and your feet. Feeling grounded, safe and secure. Allowing your body to be heavy in the chair. Taking a breath, breathe in, and pushing that breath down into the body. Moving your awareness to those huge muscles in your shoulders and just let your shoulders drop and relax. Allowing your arms and your hands to be heavy in your lap. There's nothing that you have to get, give, or do in this moment. This is your time, so take it. Moving your awareness into your neck and just allowing your neck to let go of any tension. Breathing in and breathing out. Becoming aware of those tiny little muscles around your eyes and let them soften and relax. Relax your jaw. Relax your head. Continuing to breathe in and breathe out. And we acknowledge the grief and the trauma and the pain that we have all been challenged with in our lifetimes. And right now, you're going on a journey into your heart center. And before we do that, we want you to imagine a column of white light coming in and down through the top of your head, all the way down, 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 down to the bottom of your feet, where it pools in ultraviolet light. Breathing in and breathing out. This white light is the perfection and divinity that you are. It's your true self. And your true self now takes you by the hand and walks you into your heart center, into the most amazing world Even your imagination can hardly comprehend the wonder, the love, the light, the shine, the perfection of this world that dwells deep within you. Yes, you are this. You are an earth angel. You are fully and completely connected to your source, to God. And as you move through this wondrous, miraculous world deep within you, you are drawn into a clearing. And on that clearing, there is a bench. And you sit down and you realize that this miraculous white light that you are living within, your true self, is indeed divine. And you look around you and you think that you're surrounded by angels. We want you to take another look. All of these white lights that are lined up around you and throughout this heart space, they're all the people in your life that you have ever met and ever will meet. They're the people who have loved you, and they're the people who have hurt you. They're the people who think like you and who don't think anything like you. They're the people who believe what you believe, and they're the people who don't believe anything you believe in. And yet, here they are. Every one of them, your mother, father, uncles, aunties, your ancestors, your siblings, your cousins, your friends, your ex-friends, the people you work with, your students. Every being that you have ever known is within your heart center now as a divine white light, an angelic presence just like you. Breathing in and breathing out, relaxing even further. You look at each and every being and you realize that you are all the same. You are all made of the same stuff as the stars. Your hearts all beat as one with Source in the universe, God. And you all have your own stories and beliefs that you hold tight to. Taking a deep breath and breathing out. Let's sit within the center of your heart for a moment. No judgments. For every judgment you make of anyone else is a judgment that is applied back to you. Just allow this moment in time for you to be with everyone who has ever hurt you or anyone that you have ever hurt, to be with them in this place of absolute unity and love. Breathing in and breathing out. And as this white light pours through you, and with every breath you take and sound you hear, you feel yourself becoming higher and higher, more bliss, more love, more peace. Feel it now. And breathing in and breathing out. This white light moving through your whole chest area and all of the pieces of your heart that have been shattered. This white light now is like a magnet pulling all of the pieces of your heart together. And your heart now coming together in wholeness. As this white light pours through your heart. And with each piece of your heart that becomes whole and complete, you realize that you have the ability to forgive. So allowing this white light to move out of your system, all the way out and down, the grief, the trauma, and the pain. Just see it all coming out and down, 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 into the base of your feet, into the ultraviolet light, where all of the pain, the trauma, the grief is now like liquid light moving out and down and completely transmuted in this violet purple light and sent back to source, healed. Any energy stuck in your body from judgments that have been made against you or judgments you have made to others, all of that energy now immersed in this white light moving out and down, transmuted and sent back to source, healed. Feel yourself getting clearer and clearer, lighter and lighter, relaxing into this state of pure bliss, of love, as you forgive yourself for all the judgments, the stories, the projections. And you look around you at all of these white light beings whose hearts now, whose shattered hearts have been healed. And you look at each one of them and say, I forgive you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And you feel this heart burst with even more love. As you come into this field of unity and oneness through forgiveness. Breathing in and breathing out. Allow yourself a moment now to sit within this field of bliss, of calm. There is no longer anything you need to forgive, for all is forgiven. And trust that no matter what you have said or done, You still deserve love and support. Breathe in and breathe out. And you smile as you realize that no matter what religious beliefs, political beliefs, no matter what beliefs of any kind that anyone around you has that differ from you, it's just a story. It's not real. Breathe in and breathe out. And as you're sitting in this place of incredible unity and forgiveness, Daniel and I are going to place our energetic spiritual hands on your head and give you a transmission of this healing energy, allowing this energy to move through you to any place within you that still knows pain or trauma. And allowing this to heal your body, mind, and soul. Feeling so good. Feel the relief of being able to love again. Love those that you had lost. And now as this healing energy moves around the planet, we also dedicate this moment to all of humanity, regardless of their color, creed, their beliefs, their political beliefs, any beliefs at all. Our intention is that this energy we are co-creating together is a healing agent in this world. Come home to yourself. Come home to God. For that is who you are in your essence and your core. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you sit within your heart center, it's time for you to say, I am so grateful for the love that I am. I'm so grateful for the love and the support that I have in my life. I'm so grateful for the joy that springs from my forgiving heart. And the more you use the mantra, I am so happy and grateful. The more the grief begins to move further out and down, all of the grief out and down, out and down. All the grief cut away now as your gratitude for the love that you are, for the forgiveness that you hold within you. Refreshes your true self, your soul. Drink from this well of gratitude. Your parched soul is ready to shine. And it can't shine without you, without the love, the forgiveness, the acceptance, the gratitude for who you are. Breathing in and breathing out. Now lock in what it feels like when you're totally aligned with this platinum code. Where you're totally aligned to your source and true self. So that as you go about your day and your night, you're able to speak from your heart. Listen with the ears of the beloved. See with the eyes of the beloved. Your true self, the best version of you. Fully locked and loaded. Breathing in and breathing out. And when you're ready, just stretching out your body, just stretch it out. And opening your eyes. And coming back into the room. Hi, Doria. Hello, everybody. I think Davina must be there because I can't see her and she's always in the dark. Who else have we got? I'm trying to get into gallery here, but it won't let me for some reason. Yeah.
We just finished, and I was feeling your energy, and we were sending people. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm feeling this beautiful meditation.
Yeah, you're that's the unity, isn't it? Hi, Chris. When you tap in to something that's going on in the world, you actually feel it. And what else would we rather tap into than each other and this divine energy? Wow. Anybody got anything they'd like to share, how you're feeling?
Sandra,
Yeah.
unless someone else. Me, Lynn, or someone else?
Who is it?
Lynn.
Hi,
Lynn
Lynn.
Rush.
How are you going?
Oh my, I'm so good. Thank you. That was, so I went on a journey, and I'm sure we all did, but that was so powerful. I feel like lifetimes were shifted, and at a DNA level shifted, and space was lifted and shifted. Wow, I'm just still vibrating. That's why I can barely speak, but so powerful. Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. Well, you were ready for this, weren't you?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else got anything they'd like to share?
I wanted to share about the whole process of working with you. I had an incident happen the day before Thanksgiving about my neighbors. And my neighbors in my building that I've been with for 30 plus years. And it was so disturbing. And for a little bit, just for a little bit. And it just so disturbed my peace. And it was like, do I, and I came to a moment like, do I really want to choose this or do I choose peace? You know?
Mm.
And so I was able to get through it and then even more. And then yesterday, we had a big healing around Michelle and Thanksgiving during our Thanksgiving round that we did at noon yesterday. Oh, the principles. I don't know how the world does it without them.
I don't know, Doria, either, truly. When I see and hear the things that we see and hear that are going on in the world, we realize that that's how the world does without these spiritual principles, right? It's when a humanity feels bereft and
Separate.
yeah, well, and separate. We just separate ourselves all over and over and over again. I had the most amazing experience today. We knew we were going to do from grief to gratitude today, and Daniel was working on the unity part. And I was down in the pool, and an older man walked out with his little Speedos on, which in Australia, a lot of the men just wear them, right? And one of the men in the pool said, "You can't get in here in those. You have to wear pants like me." He had on big boxer shorts. And I was like, my jaw dropped for a moment because this man in the pool was telling the other man that he couldn't get in because of the way he was dressed. And the older man left, and I said, "That was interesting. You just walked away." And he said, "I just didn't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable." And it was such a beautiful thing that one man had put himself into separation, and the other man had decided to take the high road. And I looked at it and I thought, this is very typical of what's going on in the world, except not everybody is deciding to forgive. Not everyone's deciding to come to this space that we're all creating together. And yeah, I guess when we're in a space, the examples come pretty quickly, right?
They do. And that was I was telling Chris because today I'm really clear about it. It took a couple of days to get through it. And basically, I don't live in that world anymore. And it was a legalese kind of situation for just a few minutes. And it was like, I don't live in that world anymore. I live in a completely different world. And why did I attract that lesson? And I did get to the core of it, which was just taking total responsibility. There was something got dropped out, and long story, which is not necessary. But the bottom, the core was responsibility, and and choosing not to live there. I went there for a few minutes for a little while, and it was like the wow in me. You remember the one that we were healing the other day? We were healing when we were doing the healing circle last Friday. We went to that me that goes wow, you know,
Yes.
and I'm just not choosing that anymore. I know it took me a little while, but I just don't want to be there. I don't want
I'm
to.
really proud of you, Doria. Truly, you do the work, you turn up, you're an inspiration because for those who don't know, Doria is one of the world's most wonderful transformational leaders with the work that she does and has brought to the world. So we just need you to know it's just an honor for us to work with you and support you in all that you do.
She is a master who never stops growing.
Yeah, that's right. That's a big deal. All right. So thank you, everybody, for being here. And that was beautiful. And Bethany said thank you. Trini said thank you. I can't see you guys because everything's black. I'm not sure why I can't see you, but anyway, we just love you. And for those of you who are in the Platinum Life Manifest Your Abundant Reality 8-week program, tomorrow is Unity, which we thought was really appropriate for us to go from this to that tomorrow. So we'll be diving very deep into that subject tomorrow. We love you. God bless.
Namaste.